Go.
Here we are.
Yeah, well, here we are live.
Oh, hold on.
Good evening, universe.
Can you hear me doing my things?
Yeah, sounds good.
You can?
No, I can't hear you chewing. I just hear the bag.
What? Send them some of the stuff you chew on when we're on the show. What do you eat every time we're on? Yeah, there you are.
What is that? Granola?
Yeah, actually, it is.
Are you shitting me? You want
No, it
those?
is granola. It's granola. It's
Are you
good.
lactose intolerant?
No, are you?
Oh, okay. Anyway.
I can drink. I can drink milk with the best of them, Joe.
Oh, hold on. Let me just eat my last thing.
Last bite.
Yeah. Hold on. You can't hear me chewing?
Try harder.
I can.
I mean, I can hear a little. You sound like a chipmunk.
Now, yeah, now. I can.
Yeah.
All right. All right, hold on.
Sounds like your teeth are in good working order.
Joe's eating his dinner. He get in late.
Yeah, I got lit.
He
Yeah.
get in late.
Anyway.
Big traffic jam.
I know a retired dentist who told me you
A little
sound
bit,
good.
little bit of snow on the ground. Traffic jam.
Yeah, I was just. Oh, anyway, hold on for a second. Welcome everybody to Night Talk. Oh,
We're off
welcome
to a
everybody to
great
Night
start.
Talk. Yeah, I got, I gotta get a costume, whatever. Welcome everybody to Night Talk. Tonight we have the coach
Good evening, everybody.
and and we have Tony.
We have the spirit of Jimmy.
Yep. No.
That's a trip to Siberia.
Yeah, that's We had to send them off.
Yeah, send him off to Siberia.
Yeah, and this is Night Talk, show number 195.
Wow.
And just trucking along here, to my left, I think it's my left. Is it my left? Yeah, I think. Well, it's
Yeah.
on that side. No, it's right
This is
over
your
there.
left hand.
Oh,
right here.
I pointed right to left.
He's below you on my screen.
Okay.
He's under you.
That's Jay, and Jay will be with us next week, May 8th. Good friend of mine, and she works for the Source magazine, which is a publication, industry publication for music and things like that. And so we'll be talking to her about that. So that should be good.
Let's hope she's busy tonight and isn't listening.
I don't know what she's doing tonight, but but she'll be there next week.
Hi, Jay.
And speaking of next week, when I was driving home tonight, you guys know because you guys are from New Hampshire, right? You guys, right?
God's country.
Yeah, God's country. All as I see on the way home are these big gorillas, they're big black gorillas. You ever see them? Like they're in the fields and at people's houses.
Yeah.
What the fuck are those things?
They're
What?
supposed to be a lot of them are supposed to be the what do you call it, guy?
Oh, the Sasquatch?
Sasquatch.
What is that? Yeah, I mean, I must have seen like 3 or 4 of them. Huh?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah. The
What are they?
Sasquatch.
What are they? I mean, what are they about though?
Sasquatch.
That's a really good question. I don't know.
Oh, Sasquatch is out in the woods somewhere.
If you're out drinking, Joe, just imagine you're out drinking, you're coming home, and you see that.
You find
No, but I seen like 3 of them tonight.
I know. You might think there's Sasquatch.
they're like Trump signs. They're everywhere.
They're big. They look like monkeys or something like that. They're big and black. They do.
Well,
Did you ever see them?
yeah, I see them many times. But some of them aren't Sasquatch. Some of them are, I don't know if it's a farmer or a cowboy with a hat on.
Oh yeah, I've seen
And
that.
he's got his leg up. He's got his leg up against
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rail.
Oh yeah. A cowboy.
Usually those are on a porch.
Yeah. Who? Who does that? You got that at your house, Tony?
No.
Cowboy. What do you got?
Tony's got one in his living room.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a cowboy in my living room.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, I was just curious about what that was about. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's just like, what are them star things they put in their bonds?
Yeah, I think that's what is that, Tony? You're
The
into
star?
that.
The star?
Huh?
The star? Or
Yeah, the star. What's that? The Star of David?
Yeah, I think it's a star. No, I think it's the star of the nativity scene.
In the summertime?
Yeah. I mean,
Really? That's really
not too many people know Jesus had a brother.
no. I didn't know that. Did he?
Yeah, he was
He
born in
didn't have a
July.
brother.
He was born in July.
He's starting rumors again.
Yeah, it was, and speaking about rumors, I looked up, because Tony talked about this a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, go ahead.
And he said that he started a company called Pond Water or something.
Oh yeah.
And so I looked up that, and I didn't see nothing. Zero.
Not even swamp water.
Zero. I seen nothing.
Swamp water.
No swamp water.
I don't know. Maybe you're.
So
Huh?
Listen, you got to understand. Not everything is on the internet.
Well, I looked up all the episodes of Shark Tank, and there was nothing there. You know what I mean? So I think he was jerking us
What
off.
season? Well, I mean, what season?
I kind of tend
Yeah.
to.
It was during season 8.5.
Season 8. All right, I'll have to
No,
read
8.5. They had season
8.5.
8, and then they did a season with like 4 specialty companies.
Did you believe that? He doesn't believe it. Well, all right. I need to see that though.
I feel like I'm being attacked.
No, you're not. No, you're not being
Well, I
attacked.
know I do. I'm just
Anybody
sharing my
knows
feelings
about this situation.
I feel
Call us, Texas. Our text line is 909
Wow.
760 1248.
Wow.
And give us your input on that.
Wow. It's great hearing from the coach. He I think we've been doing the show for a while. How many years have we been doing the show for? A few years.
28
A few years.
years.
A couple
You guys
of years.
were-
I don't know how many years.
No, quite a few.
195
Episodes.
episodes, right? Yeah.
That's
And
working overtime.
I want to tell you about the episodes, right? When we first started, Jimmy was in charge of all that stuff, right? He was in charge of all that stuff, all the episodes and stuff like that. He deleted like 20 of them. Fucking idiot. He deleted 20. So those are the lost episodes.
Lost episodes.
Right. Those are the lost episodes.
like the honeymooners.
Exactly. So I'm going to be searching for those. But yeah, he thinking about 20 of them. He said there was no space. I mean, anyway.
No space.
Anyway, I just want to correct one piece of information. Joe, the reason you couldn't find it is you were looking for pond water. That you got it completely wrong. Remember, I told you it was water from puddles. It was puddle
Yes,
water.
you did say that. Yes, you did.
Not pond water. So
Just
we don't have to go all into this again.
He said you said pond water more than not pond, but
Puddle.
puddle
puddle.
water more than once. He did.
Yeah.
Well, pond water, poured, whatever.
I mean, those are
Water,
two.
water,
Listen,
water.
I have nothing to do with pond water. This was specifically puddles, shallow puddle water.
Like in your driveway and shit?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was kind of like we set up, places that were pristine where puddle water could form without.
How about
Pristine? What are you talking about?
It was pristine. It was pristine puddle water.
Christine? I don't know her.
No, but
PPW.
I know, but
PPW, pristine puddle water.
I know, but when it
Pristine
rains,
puddle
it falls in
water?
the
What the hell
dirt.
is
Doesn't
wrong
it
with
fall
you?
in the dirt?
It depends on what you put it there. If it falls on a special filter and runs off the filter into the substrate, it collects.
Well, he's pretty smart.
Can you use stormwater drain?
You know, I'm going to check out.
That was already
Wikipedia.
patented.
Let's check out
We have the
Wikipedia.
only patent on puddle water.
He wants Wikipedia.
So-
Wikipedia.
No, I mean, don't you like saying Wikipedia?
Yeah.
There's some words that
They go.
Did you ever watch My Cousin Vinny?
yeah.
This reminds me of that because remember he was talking about Jerry Callow, not Gallo.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
dead.
that's right.
Yeah.
You're getting it just a little bit wrong, and it changes the whole thing.
Oh,
Got a point.
Joe.
Got a point.
well, I was doing research. I researched the
Oh.
show. You know what I mean? I do a lot
Yeah,
of
you're
research.
like the judge. You're like the judge. He looked him up, and he was dead, and it was the wrong guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just
What's a Ute?
I would say just take my word for it. Don't knock yourself out. You got better things to do.
Tony,
You have
no,
boilers
no,
to
I'm
install.
I'm curious.
I take your word for it. But
Cheers.
what's a Ute?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I shouldn't be drinking right now. I didn't
What
eat
is
all
it?
day.
I
didn't eat
think
all
you should
day.
drink.
You
Drink some
know what
more.
I had?
Fill that up again.
No, you know what I had all day to eat? Just 2
Blueberries.
French crullers. That's it,
Really?
Wow.
and a cup of coffee. That's it.
You can
That
stop
it's
and,
just
Well, you can't eat at night anyway, right? You know that.
it's the worst time.
right.
It's the worst time to eat, and
It is.
Best time is breakfast.
I've been working out and stuff like that.
You look great.
You see that?
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
at your
I'm
shirt.
working out.
Look how tight your
I'm
shirt
starting.
is.
look great.
I'm starting to jog. Huh?
Look
I
how
know
nice
you
his
look great. You look
Yeah.
great.
No, I
You
mean,
can
I'm
tell.
trying to
look how tight his shirt.
Yeah, it's all tight
I
now.
know.
See,
I see
you
that.
can see my what do you call those
Check
pecs?
that. Check
Pecs,
that out.
pecs.
My pecs. You
Check
like
that
His
shirt out
pecs and
for
his
me.
guns.
you like the
You can see
shirt,
those
Tony?
guns. Those guns. I can see
Yeah,
it.
my guns.
like-
You like the shirt, Tony? See
Yeah, I
that?
love
You
it.
didn't even see
Who
it.
is that on there?
Who is it? Look at this.
Who do you think it is?
Look at this. Whoops.
I don't know who-
What do you think it is?
I can't really. Is that you?
That's This
That's
is
you, man.
that's me and the coach on the shirt. Okay, it's a collector's item. You know what I mean? I can't
God.
show it though.
Boxes and boxes and boxes of them.
Yeah.
We're gonna be giving them out.
No, we're not.
Oh, we're not?
No.
Oh,
No.
I already took a couple and gave them
I
out.
think. Hey, wait a minute. I think all the contestants in the lawnmower race should be wearing those.
That's a great idea. Speak about the lawnmower race. How we doing with that, Coach?
It's we got too many people trying to want to bring in their beefed up tractors and stuff.
No, none of that shit.
Standard, everything's standard.
None of that shit happening. None of that shit's happening.
Tony wanted to bring his backhoe in.
He did?
No,
Oh, you got a backhoe?
Yeah, I
Tony?
didn't want to race it, Coach. I wanted to dig a hole.
Yeah, that's a good.
For all
You know,
the
you
dead tractors.
what do you call
All
those?
the dead tractors.
You can dig a hole and have a pit, and you can roast a pig.
Exactly.
Pig roast. Did you
Exactly.
ever do that?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. I wanted to dig the hole for the pig.
Huh? That's what I figured. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't use it in the race though.
Listen, when I say something like it's off the wall and sounds like it's off the wall, you got to
Yeah.
listen and think a little bit longer, and you'll see it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean,
Somebody-
it's
somebody.
actually, I mean, Coach, this is one good thing that you've done in the past so many years is bring Tony aboard. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
I've added
Yeah.
so much nonsense to
No,
the.
he's
I took him at gunpoint.
no, he's good though. You know what I mean? He's good.
I've added a lot of
I-
nonsense to the lower left-hand corner of this.
No,
thing.
I enjoy talking to him every week.
He can't be
Just for an hour though. Just an hour.
Yeah,
That's
just
all.
an hour.
Just an hour.
I'll give you that.
Just an hour. Anyway, yeah. So that
Who's uncovered?
no, I'm talking about we're talking about the lawnmower race.
Oh yeah, I thought we were over that.
Oh, we're over that. Okay.
No, we're
Well-
not over that. No,
Oh, what do you got? What do you got, Tony?
no, we're getting a lot of questions online. A lot of people have been.
Oh no,
Well,
shit.
you got to
Trying to
answer the
get through it.
phones.
Yeah,
Answer the phone.
no. What? Yeah, no, they're online. They don't come by phone.
Yeah, no. There's a
Phones are
lot of
ringing.
people.
Why are the phones ringing?
We have like 300 registrants. Do we have enough room for these people?
I don't know.
There's going to be a lot of disappointed people. Seriously.
What's the cutoff, Tony? I think 500 is a cutoff.
Well, I don't know. We didn't really discuss it.
Yeah, I
Coach
think we should discuss
Coach
that.
said
Let's
we
take a
could-
minute and discuss it. What do you think?
Coach said there was no limit, so we keep registering people. I don't know where they're going to fit.
There's no limit to him drinking beer. There's no limit.
I'm in charge of the beer tent.
There's no, we talked about, I think he told me one time at one point he used to drink like 6 beers a day, right? At one point.
That had been a while ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, years ago.
Yeah.
He was
back
only
in the day.
12.
Back in the day when he was a player, I don't know. I mean, beer's okay, but beer's all right with pizza. You know what I mean?
Beer's all right with everything.
No,
Cake.
no,
Birthday cake, everything.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Mick Ultra is okay because it tastes like water.
The what?
Mick Ultra is good. He likes Mick Ultra because it tastes like water.
Watch out for jism.
So, I don't know if I told you, Tony, earlier, but we did the TikTok companion last week, right?
Mm.
We just
Yeah.
talked about,
Old men and young women.
Yeah.
well, I mean, there is nothing else, right? I mean, you don't want to talk about old. Oh, this is my thing. I thought it was you don't want to talk about old men and old women, do you? No.
No, what about old women and young men? Equal time.
Yeah. Speak about that. I haven't even got in touch with that woman yet. There, that woman. What's her name? The singer. I mean, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
What, you know, I haven't got in touch. I haven't had time to.
Lorraine Lewis.
Yes. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what you need right here. Okay. You need a guy
Lorraine
like this.
Lewis, I don't need her.
No, you need a guy like this.
I don't need her.
Okay. He's on the fucking ball, man. Okay. Why can't you be like that?
I'm the look.
80s vixen and femme fatale.
Look at that.
I
Okay.
gave him that information.
Oh, you did? Oh, I
What's
didn't
wrong
know
with
that.
you?
So what did you
Yeah.
guys come up with this week?
Oh, I thought we were going to do TikTok.
Oh, all right. You want to do the TikTok?
Yeah,
all right,
let's get that going.
okay. So I'm going to pull up the TikTok. We're going to do the TikTok segment right now. Tony caught me off guard for that, but
I think Tony's trying to take over.
yeah, well, yeah.
I think he is.
Maybe.
No.
No, we're going to do the TikTok segment, and Tony. We'll have a discussion about it. How about that? If I can find my mouse, I
Good
don't
morning.
know.
Happy Monday. I wanted to start Monday off
I think
talking
the cat.
about
I think the
butthole hair.
cat's.
Okay, hold on one second.
Wait a minute, buttholes. What?
Hold on 1 second. Tony, why does he put his head down like that? This is a
Look at his head,
reality
'cause his
show,
whole-
Tony.
his whole
What the
head-
fuck? You know what I
His
mean?
whole head and face is purple.
You can't. Okay, here we go. All right, how's that? Is that better? All right,
Butthole
I'll
hair.
reverse this now. We'll hear what she says, and then we'll talk about it.
Good
How about
morning.
that?
Happy
We'll have a discussion.
Monday.
Ready?
This is
I
the
wanted to
same
start
girl
Monday
from
off
last week?
talking about
Oh, it's a different
butthole
girl.
hair. I have butthole hair. I am German, Irish, and a smidge of
It's like the
Israeli.
last week.
So I'm hairy from top to bottom, front to back. Do I maintain my front? Absolutely. I shake, as I've told you in one of my posts. So trying to shave my asshole is absolutely impossible. I can't do it. I can't do it by myself. So if you want to do
They get a
reverse
new
cowgirl and
machine.
you think you're going to look at the star, you're looking at a bearded star. You could probably roll up little twisties. I do sometimes when I'm bored, but I don't know. I don't wax it. So next time you want to toss the salad, make sure there's no hair in it, because my salad, you're getting fucking hair. I'm sorry.
So what's your feeling on that, Tony? About salad tossing?
I don't know what that is, but
Sure you don't.
I'm interested in hearing what you guys think.
See, he doesn't like this
He fixes
provocative
shoes.
stuff. You don't like provocative stuff, Tony?
Yes, he does.
No, I think he's not into provocative stuff.
I want to hear what you guys think.
Well,
This- I have a lot to learn. Apparently,
no, you don't. I mean, I think. Well, what do you?
I don't
think?
know what tossing a salad is.
That's like like on when you have a barbecue on the weekends, and everybody makes salads with like wishbone or something like that, or Ken Steakhouse. That's what that's talking about. All
I
right?
have a feeling that's not what she's talking about. But
Yeah, it is. It is. That's what I'm talking about.
Is his glasses tipped on online on the air? Why do they like that, man? What the fuck? What are those things?
Can't see.
Oh, you can't see. All right. So anyway,
Anyway,
I don't know. The reason why. Okay, here's the reason why I pulled her up, because why would a woman come on social media and talk about that? Do you think? I mean, what do you think about that?
well, look at what we were broadcasting before the first show. A few years back, we got to take a break.
I think maybe she wants to be remembered. It's not easy on the internet to say something that people will be talking about the next day.
Around the water cooler.
No,
Water boiler.
I mean, what do you think? I mean, Tony's kind of nervous.
Yeah, he is. He's very nervous.
Yeah, he's nervous.
That's why he's all red like that.
Yeah. What you
I'm
saying?
not. It's the light broke.
Huh?
The ring light broke.
It did?
Yeah.
Bring it back.
I had it on earlier and then it just went out and won't come back
What were you
on.
doing?
Really? Then you must have dropped it or something like that.
No,
What was you
sitting
doing?
on its tripod.
Yeah. What I know. What was you doing with it? What was you
Nothing.
doing?
You didn't know.
I was trying to use it as a light.
Well, getting back to buttholes, right? Are you into hair? I mean, what do you?
We got we got the one-eyed lizard into the bearded clam.
No, but I mean, are you into it though? I mean,
What?
what's your preference?
We
See, the thing about it is we're older, right? So we can talk about that. You know why? Because we're experienced, right? Right? Am I right with Tony?
Oh, I think you're experienced. Yes, I agree.
No, I mean,
yeah,
no, he's not no spring chicken either.
yeah.
Yeah. So plus he's Italian, right? So anyway, no. What do you think, Tony, about that? What's your feeling?
I think that is for
Another day.
no. I think it's a personal choice, and I think there are merits to all the different varieties of grooming. So
Merits.
Merits. That's a big one.
It's a huge one.
Well,
what do you think? I haven't heard any substance from the two experts over there. The
Expert.
gated community.
no. Well, what I'm figuring is, I don't know why somebody would say that. To tell you the truth, you know what I'm saying? I don't. I mean, it's kind of like weird if you think about it, right?
Well, I mean,
I'm not sure it's true.
you're gonna find out eventually.
About what?
Well, she cut the hair. And
We're not going to find out about it.
I'm like,
No, but I mean, we're not going to find out. But because we're not going to.
we're
I
over
mean,
that date. We're over that.
no, we're not over it. But you don't. I think she's from Wyndham.
Well, that's not
Really?
too far. Anybody wants to join?
No,
in?
but I mean, why would somebody say? I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It's like you.
That's
talking
what
about
she's into that.
No, I understand that, but it's
People
like
are
you.
into that stuff.
I understand that, but it's like you talking about your junk, right?
Yeah, but nothing to talk about there. So
No, I'm just
I
saying.
think she's trying to help people.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? She's trying to, because there are people out there that probably have problems that they're too shy to talk about. So she goes
good
on and she
point.
talks
I agree.
about things
people
Well,
are into it.
Yeah, I think
that
he's
aren't
right.
easy.
I think
I'm
Tony.
bashful.
I think
I
Tony.
think she should be applauded for her courage.
Really.
I think so. I don't know. I mean, it's just my take.
All right. Well,
But I was trying to learn something. I didn't know what you guys thought.
What are you trying to learn?
yeah. What are you trying to learn?
She looks like the girl from last week.
No.
It's her twin sister.
No. No.
One does here, one don't.
I think Joe has a type.
No, that's not my type. Not my type. But all right. Well, that was. I don't know. I really didn't learn anything from you two.
Let's get her to come on the show and elaborate on it.
No, you just want to ask her out. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well,
All right.
okay.
This is Jay.
I know. Where's
Um,
your
Jay. Hi, Jay.
Jay will be on next week.
next week?
Yeah, next week.
What happened to the one with the hair?
Well, we just we see you started the dogs up.
Joe limited us to only 5 minutes talking
You started
about
the
that.
dogs up.
Joe said we could only talk about that for 5 minutes.
No, I mean we could talk about it for a long time, but I mean
Well,
Good
there's a
morning,
lot to-
happy
lot to-
Monday. I wanted to
Well-
start Monday off talking about butthole hair. I have butthole hair. I am German, Irish, and a smidge of Israeli. So I'm hairy from top to bottom, front to back. Do I maintain my front? Absolutely. I shake, as I've told you in one of my posts. So trying to shave my
What does that
asshole
mean? She shakes.
is
I don't know what
absolutely
that
impossible. I can't do it. I can't do it by myself.
Would-
Shake.
So if you want to do
But-
reverse cowgirl and you think you're going to look at the star, you're looking at a bearded star. You could probably
maybe she has
roll up little
Parkinson's.
twisties. I do sometimes when
Right?
I'm bored,
She shakes.
but I don't
It's
know.
possible.
I don't wax
I
it.
do. I don't,
So
No.
next time you want to toss the salad, make sure there's no hair in it, because my salad, you're getting fucking hair.
all right.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
So you say that she's talking about a cookout, like a barbecue?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't really know.
That's what come on.
I mean,
What is
first of all, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you do that? Or did
Shave
you?
my asshole?
No.
I don't shave my
Did you
asshole.
do that before or something?
Before I shave my asshole?
No, before.
Anybody listen to this.
No, we can talk about it. We have
Oh yeah.
we have people listening right now. And by the way, if you want to chime in, Coach, what's the
That's what I was putting
number?
these on for.
Why don't you put the glasses at the end of your
Okay.
nose?
Okay. You want to come in? That text line is 909-760-1248.
And that's live.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can come in and
Well,
talk about whatever you want to talk about.
yeah.
Talk
All right,
about-
guys, what do you think? I have a question for both of you.
okay.
I have a question for both of you on
Go
this
ahead.
subject. So what do you think? If Jimmy was here, I want to hear what each of you thinks Jimmy would say about this topic.
We'll have to do that off here.
Yeah, I was to say
We'll have to do that off
Jimmy invented all that
Yeah.
stuff.
We'll have to do that
Okay.
off here.
Yeah.
We can't.
We got to protect the innocent.
Yeah, we have to protect the innocent. So we'll do that.
Okay.
Right? That is one of our things we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we'll do that.
Protect the innocent.
But anyway, all right. Well, that's
I liked her conversation. She's a nice lady.
who.
I do too. I think
The hair lady. The hair
she's
lady.
brave. I think she's very courageous, and
Yes.
You
I
think so?
I appreciate her speaking probably for a community that
For a
isn't.
bunch of people. For
Yeah.
a bunch of people.
So you mean there's some people, there's a community of people with their boxes waxed and their asses, all kinds of hair coming out of it?
Yes, all kinds of people with different weird things. They're everywhere.
What do you mean?
They're everywhere. There's weirdos everywhere.
No, I
so
wouldn't
you-
use the word weirdo. Come on.
So you're saying
No.
she's weird then?
I think so.
No.
Oh,
No, they're just.
this is going on TikTok.
There's 8 billion people on the planet. We're all a little different, right? So not everybody has a spokesperson.
No, that's true. That's true.
I mean, I think she's speaking for a lot of people that probably
She's,
won't speak for
like you
themselves.
said, you're right. She spoke up for a lot of people. You're exactly right.
Right.
Yeah.
That won't speak up.
Well,
No,
yeah.
they're too shy to.
Well, I mean,
Because
that's,
somebody might call him a weirdo. I won't mention any names here, but I'm looking at him over there with his headphones. No,
me?
not Joe. No, Joe is very inclusive.
yeah, I'm inclusive.
Inclusive.
I'm like a what do you call it? All inclusive?
Oh, yeah.
He's all inclusive.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
inclusive.
5 days, 4
Like a
nights.
cruise ship, all inclusive.
Yeah, all inclusive, like just like a buffet.
Yeah.
Just like a buffet. Yeah.
Buffett.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, right?
Every different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I mean, but Tony really can't say anything because she's kind of a straight shooter.
Yes, very straight.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm so straight, right?
well, you keep us grounded, Tony,
I
basically,
keep
right?
you grounded.
Yeah, right. We're grounded.
If you weren't here, it'd be the place to be.
It'll be a free for all.
Oh yeah, right.
Would be doing Wikipedia, okay, 24/7. Okay, that's what we'll be doing.
We'll be getting hair calls.
Yeah, we will be getting hair
Why
calls.
don't they get hair calls?
Hair
Yeah.
club for women.
Yeah, speaking about hair
Yeah,
calls,
good
are
point.
you getting it? Tony's watching the what do you call it, right, Tony?
What am I watching?
The what do you call it? What do you call the thing?
I don't know.
When he if people chime in, because I would not know.
Oh yeah, I don't see any comments.
Didn't Amy chime in last week or something?
No,
That was a couple of weeks ago.
that was about a month ago. Well, what have you been?
I don't see any messages.
Oh, all right. No, I mean, I want to acknowledge people if they want to, if they're here.
Yeah.
Hi, Amy.
If anybody has any comments on that on the video, please.
Yes. Text line is 909-760-1248.
No, it isn't.
Is it?
No, No, it's. Oh yeah, it is. Right, you're right.
Jeez,
909-760-1248. So yeah,
All right.
You're right.
I
You're
as
right.
dumb as I look.
No, I never said that. I never said that.
I did.
I don't call anybody dumb. I just.
I do. I call myself.
No.
Might be dumb, but I ain't stupid.
No. Listen. This is to you, Tony.
How do you?
And,
Oh, thanks. There you go, Joe. There you go.
So he doesn't drink. He's granola.
Don't let him kid you.
Really?
That's the little innocent boy with the granola. Don't,
I'm not. No, I'm not that innocent.
Really?
No, I was just eating some. Yeah, I was just having a little granola.
Oh, well, so you work during the week, right?
Yeah, I'm off this week though.
Wow, must be nice, huh?
Took this week off.
Must be nice. You know, must be nice. Well, I mean, I had a bunch of things to talk about, but I'm going
Let's do it. Let's do it.
No, I'm going to defer back to you guys. What's going on?
well, I want to bring back to the tractor race. When is that? That July or August?
That's July, 4th of July,
4th of July.
4th of July weekend.
Okay.
It's a weekend event. We already have 300 entries, right? 300.
The reason why I'm getting back to that, Tony, we got to get on the ball with the pump.
The what?
Do what?
Get the pump for the pool.
Oh yeah.
We got to get going on that. We opened my pool the other day and
The what?
pump is gone.
Where'd it go?
Shit the bed.
It's brand new.
No, it's not.
Oh, is it?
The pump?
Yeah.
It hums, Joe.
Huh?
It hums.
What happened to it?
Over the winter.
Must have
Sounds
froze.
like it's seized.
Yeah.
Sounds like a seed.
Yeah, he doesn't take care of none of his stuff. He doesn't.
Tony, tell him.
There was a jelly donut in there.
Yeah, a Corella.
But it doesn't say anything in the manual about don't
It's not a
put
Corella. It's a Corella.
Corella. French Corella.
French
And
Corella.
I was driving this, and
You're driving. but
no, I was driving,
you
and
didn't have a car.
the computer there on the the what do you call it, the ways and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It goes, you coming to get off at 125 to play style. It's not
Oh,
play
yeah.
style. It's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
play style.
I know they should teach these.
I know.
People
That's
like-
like
So
what's
yeah,
up?
so you know what I
What's
did for Alexa. No, is it? I think it was Alexa. No, yeah, that was Alexa. I did. So and they they pay you to do that, and so you go in a booth, right? You go in a booth, and what they do is they give you words. I give you a list of words, and then they're on the other side of the booth, right? And then you say the words, and it it goes into the Alexa app. Is that it goes into the Alexa app. That's what I did. Because different people talk differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tony talks like he's from Maine, right? In a way.
I think he is
Yeah. But you talk like you're from where?
an American.
So,
I
No,
am
no, from where?
American.
No, you don't talk American.
No, but I'm American.
looks like he's from.
Indian. I'm a Mongol. Americans are Mongols. We're all Mongols.
Oh, okay.
We're
Nice.
Mongols.
So my sister has her GPS, and she had. I guess you can do this. She has her daughter, her teenage daughter's voice is the GPS. So it's cute because when I'm driving in her car, I hear my niece saying, "Turn right onto Jones Street." It's
Yeah,
it's her voice.
You had something like that.
Well, I didn't have anybody I know though.
Yeah, you had because you would pick you.
I
you were
use
busting
my
them on
own
me.
voice.
Yeah, you were busting them on me.
Yeah,
Oh,
I use my
okay.
own voice. So it's kind
You
of
use
like
your own voice.
I use my own voice. I'm like
I say, what the hell is that?
anal. You know what I mean? I use my own voice.
I remembered.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess you can put anybody's voice there, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
You said you used your own.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think you got to just record different sayings and stuff like that. But then I got aggravated because I mean, I mean, and then you're driving down the street, and then all of a sudden, police car ahead or something like that, and there's no police car. That pisses me off. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Going over the bridge and
But I go, every time we go, police car's there, right? Police car's there, and I go like this, and then you're supposed to press the button. If he's still there, and I don't see him.
Oh yeah.
I just press. He's still there. Yeah, I mean, you got to get the
Slows everybody down. Slows
yeah,
everybody
exactly.
down.
Yeah. Keep everybody. Keep everybody.
Well, So one of my sons had a couple of interesting days behind the wheel last 2 days. You want to hear about that?
In the ghetto.
So yesterday, he sends a picture when he was driving to work, right? He gets to work and there's a hawk, like a small red-tailed hawk embedded in his bumper.
No kidding.
The thing flew in front. He thought he missed it, but it was in his bumper. So
That's
yeah,
terrible.
it was very sad. It was a cute.
I'm gonna. What's his name? I'm gonna report him to Peter.
So wait a minute before I tell you. So that was yesterday.
Mhm.
Today, he's driving to work. He's an electrician, so he's on the road at like 4:30 in the morning
Why?
because he's working out on the coast. So he had to get up early.
West
So he gets
Coast?
up. They start at 6:00.
In the
So he
West
gets-
Coast? What's he drive? The
Oh,
coast.
yeah.
The coast. What coast? Hampton
4:30. Anyway, he leaves at 4:30. So anyway, 5:00 in the morning, he's on 102 right off exit 2 in Auburn.
Yeah.
And he's cut. I don't know if he was going to Dunkin' Donuts or coming from Dunkin' Donuts. A deer jumps out in front of him.
Oh,
He hits a deer, takes a deer out. The whole front quarter of his car is smashed. 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me. Yeah.
Yeah. That's sad. That's sad. You
Yeah.
know, that's
The
very sad.
wildlife population is down a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, that's terrible.
It
That's
is,
terrible.
you know.
Speaking about that, I seen a dead porcupine a couple days ago. I did.
You know, I see one around here is the not the porcupines, the
Skunks.
Possums.
the one, yeah, possum.
Possums. Yeah.
Carry the little babies on their back.
Yeah. We can't hear because you don't get your headphones on.
I can hear you through here.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
wear
All right. So
headphones.
I thought it'd trip you up like that, but
I'm-
no, I didn't.
I'm just smart.
You know, I'll tell you, he's technologically savvy.
Oh, the coach, yeah,
Coach.
oh yeah, he's right on the ball. Yeah, he's
He
right on the
really
ball.
is.
You know, it looks good with his his headphones on.
Oh, I forgot my sunglasses.
Oh, yeah, well, we should keep a spare set here.
I should be prepared here.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll put that in the
Budget.
the budget. Put that in the budget. But
I want the $300 pair. I don't want the cheap ones.
we'll put that in the budget. We'll put that in the
All right.
budget. But what was it? Again, that's Jay, and she'll be here next week, May 8th. I'm looking forward to having her. She's a good friend of mine, and she'll tell us about what she's been up to, and she writes for the Source magazine.
Yeah, her and Tony.
Is she a musician? Is she an artist too, or
She's an industry person. She's in the industry. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Huh?
Don't tell him too much.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you too much because
Oh, okay.
then you'll
Yeah.
you start
Yeah.
you'll start asking questions, stuff like that.
no. Sorry.
You definitely don't want to tell me.
No, because and I don't want you to say anything like do you want to go out or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, someone's got to.
Yeah. Well, because she lives in Londonderry.
Oh,
No,
wow.
no, actually she's from Atlanta, Georgia, and
Close enough.
yeah, so you can always shoot down there.
That's in Coach's territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Last year I was supposed
Yeah,
to.
he covers Georgia.
I go to
He
India.
covers Georgia, Joe.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I cover India.
oh, that's right too.
I
Yeah.
cover India also.
Yeah. Yeah, but you had a lot of opportunities, but you never
Yeah.
did anything. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know. They were all after me.
No, but I mean, you never did anything.
They want me to go to India.
So what?
I don't know. You can't shake a stick without hitting a woman that he.
Right. I mean,
Hey, watch it.
they're all interested in him. You know what I mean?
Very interested.
If you want to find
He's a
out-
man. He's the man of the world
Yeah,
and
he-
the people.
He is. I should have. You know what I should have did? I should have brought my bottle in here.
What bottle?
My alcohol bottle.
His highball bottle.
You haven't eaten yet.
I know. Well, I had some pretzels. Right here.
Want some granola, Joe?
No, fuck that. I don't eat that shit.
I'll take some.
I don't, who eats granola? I mean, like
It was good. It was just kind of a.
how about when you're in a restaurant, they go, "Do you have any food allergies or something like that?"
Oh yeah.
Who has food allergies?
I'm allergic to scallops. That's the only thing I'm allergic to, but I don't even tell them that anymore. I don't even tell them that because they send people to the table with like things you have to sign,
right,
releases and everything. I don't even tell them I have a scallop allergy.
Yeah.
Well, some people do. Some
No, they
people
don't.
have issues.
No, they don't. It's like they say that you have peanut butter issues. Nobody has that.
My grandson does.
But that's pretend, though. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
pretend.
Yeah, I mean, he thinks he does, but he really doesn't.
One Halloween going around.
Oh, here we
eating
go.
candy,
Here we go. Here we go.
They had to take him to the hospital
Because of what?
because he ate a candy bar with peanut butter in it.
What happened?
He just started blowing up and turning red.
And what happened?
They got him to the hospital and he had to take a shot, whatever they do.
Like a piece. He must have got
Your throat can close up and.
Oh, really? Well, I didn't know that. But
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it just seems so. Like when I was growing up, people didn't have any allergies of nothing. Okay. I mean, they had no allergies of nothing.
He started swelling up. My daughter gets stung by a bee.
Yeah. Well, that's different.
I'm just saying, she has to get to the hospital because she has to get a needle.
No, but that's different, though. That's different.
So
I mean,
same.
you know, I mean, people are allergic to everything right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
They're allergic to everything. You know what I mean? I mean, you could even be allergic to Tony.
The woman allergic.
know,
The woman allergic to me.
No, I mean,
They're all allergic.
see,
Tony's gone.
Tony's gone.
Well, why'd you do that?
See, he's because we're allergic to him. That's why.
Yeah.
What does TTN mean?
Tony times Nichols.
That's weird. Tony, you're not online, just so you know.
I'm here.
Oh, there we go.
I shut you down.
Oh, I'm here, Joe.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I'm one of the guys.
all right, brother.
I'm one of the guys. You got the minis. I get the sourdough hard pretzels.
Okay.
What do I got?
All right.
You got shit. Okay. You got shit. That's what you got.
Look at this.
No, I mean, pretzels.
Look at this. See the granola?
Who's staring at you?
Gone. Granola gone. Pretzels.
Yeah,
Am I legit now, Joe?
you are. You're too legit to quit, right? Too legit to quit, right? But
Delicious.
I thought, well, I mean, it was slim pickings this week on the internet, guys. Just so you know.
What on the internet?
Oh yeah, slim pickings.
Well, you wasted too much time looking up pond water.
No, I mean, but there was, I mean, that's the only like I found another one, but I mean, I don't know.
Not even close.
Well, I mean, I found two of them, but I don't know. There was just,
Tony, we gotta get us one of them shirts, Tony.
what shirts?
One of Joe's shirts?
Yeah, we gotta get one, you and I.
How can you not have one? If your face is
Oh,
on.
you too. You're part of the show. You're part of the show.
I know that. I'm saying your face is on.
So let me tell you about the shirt. Okay, let me tell you.
Yeah,
This was a prototype, shirt that I did.
Wow, yeah.
I like that. It was prototype, and the thing is, this is when I first started the show and stuff like that, and so, I'm naturally, you think of all stupid things that you want to do. You're like keychains and all that bullshit, and then you figure out that nobody wants them anyway, right? You just figure out nobody wants them. Who the fuck's gonna wear a shirt with your face on it? Nobody, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
That's true.
so I figured, I mean,
It's a bitter.
I say it the way it is, man. I mean, I'll wear it. I don't give a shit what people say. I wear it to the beach and stuff like that, and stuff like that,
Yeah, but the problem with that is people come screaming up to girls.
No, they
on
don't.
your 40, me.
Oh, to
They
you,
want my
yeah.
autograph.
To you, they do, but
Want
not
my
me.
autograph and all that stuff.
I'm not approachable like that. I'm not approachable like that. You know what I'm saying?
Do you glare at people at the beach?
Mm-mm. I don't really pay attention to anybody.
No. At the beach?
No, I don't do that. I just don't care about anything. I just like to go to the beach, right?
Yeah, the topless beaches are nice.
No, I don't go to topless beach.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
no, please give me a
Come on.
fucking break, will you?
Come on, nah.
He used to go. He developed a neck condition.
Yeah.
A topless beach? No, I wouldn't go to topless beach. No way. I just wouldn't go. You know what I mean? It's not. I think actually people that's dressed looks better, don't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
What about that girl there that was with the hairy ass? What would you do about that? They talk about starfishes and stuff. I mean, what are they talking about?
Starship, that's a band.
No, no.
That was if you go to the beach.
I don't know. It's not the same. This new generation is sucky. You know what I'm saying? And all these younger girls like in the 30s and stuff like that, they're hitting the wall early. But
They all look 50.
who?
These young girls.
No, I mean no, but I mean I who I feel bad for. I feel bad for Britney Spears. You know what I mean? She was like one of my favorites. She hit the wall hard, man. I mean, real hard.
Really?
It's bad.
Most of them have. Most
I
of them.
think
She's
she
so
looks good.
talented. She's so talented.
She is talented.
Yeah,
I think she looks great.
No. I don't think she.
No?
Looks great. No.
Have you seen her lately?
Well, no. I mean, she's. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. She's all fucked
You don't
up.
want to look at her mugshot.
No, but, she's always on the internet. She's on it every day. She's on Instagram. You guys don't go on that shit, right? You don't go on Instagram, do you? Yeah.
You told me that.
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, you guys aren't social media types, right? You're just media types, not social types, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you think you could take over the show for a minute, Coach, while I go do something?
Where you going?
Well, I'm going to go ice up and get some booze.
Oh. All right. I got Tony. I'm all set.
All right. So,
all right.
yeah.
Well, we'll chew granola together.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. Do that. Oops.
Brittany. There she is. There she is.
Where?
Right there.
Who's that?
Britney Spears.
Pretty.
No, that's not Brittany.
That's Britney Spears today.
That's not Brittany.
Photo was taken today.
That's not Brittany.
Her kids are getting old too. Her kids are getting to be young teenagers, aren't they?
I think so.
It seems like
Probably
they were
are.
just, yeah. It seems like they were just born like a year ago or so.
I didn't even know she had kids.
Oh yeah, she's got at least two.
Yeah.
She might have two and one from another one. I think. I'm not positive.
Really? All right. So what do you got? Let's get some conversation going. Let's get something going here. So when Joe comes back,
and you're shutting it down.
we hit the ground running.
And you shut it down.
What happened?
You just shut it down. You ain't gonna believe it. You shut it down. You
Oh,
shut
what
it
down?
Shut what down?
Britney Spears and her kids. You bring up a conversation and you just shut it down.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
what did you come up with this week? Anything?
I don't know where he gets it from. I don't know.
Go ahead. What did you want to say about Britney Spears' kids?
If you want to join in, our text line is 909-760-1248. Don't be shy. Come on down. And here's Tony.
All right, Coach. So what happened this week that you?
It's a radio show, and you and fucking Tony aren't even talking. I mean, what the fuck?
We're talking.
No, but it's I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking.
We're on the fucking air, man.
We're talking. You're walking about booze.
All right, look, he's got the maker's mark.
Yeah.
What?
I said that's
Okay.
good. Good stuff.
Well, this is
So
my
the other night, speaking of the other night at the Hair of the Dog, which we've talked
Oh,
about
that place
before,
sucks.
Friday night, Hair of the Dog.
Yep.
They had some bourbon that was $18. It's like supposed to be one of the best bourbons, Blanton's or something. You know what that is?
He would know.
Have you heard of that, Joe?
No,
Blanton's?
bourbon? I don't drink that shit.
As far as booze, you know everything.
No, I don't know nothing. I know this. This is the best. This is the best man right here. Okay, you drink this, forget it. Showtime. No, I don't know that, but I have some interesting news for you, everybody.
Oh, good.
You ready?
Yeah.
There's a new restaurant opening up uptown.
Restaurante.
Yeah, and it's going to be a big restaurant. It's going to have a butcher store.
Yeah.
And you know about it?
Yeah.
Oh,
We talked about it. We talked about it like last week, I think.
No, we didn't. I just found out about it the other day.
No, the Tuckaway Tavern. We talked about that.
No, I don't think so. But there's another one, I think, too.
There's another one.
Oh,
No.
really?
Yeah, there's another one. Takeaway Tavern's one. What's one we talked about?
Oh.
But there is another one.
No, we didn't talk about that. Where was I?
I just told you we didn't talk about that. Takeaway Tavern.
You were here in body. I don't know about
No,
spirit.
no.
We talked about
Spirits right
Takeaway
here.
Tavern.
Huh?
We talked about Tuckaway Tavern.
We did.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I'll tell you the truth. I don't
remember because I'm the one who brought it up. So you don't listen to me half the time.
No.
So.
I wouldn't remember that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't remember that.
But isn't there another one?
He told you it was behind McDonald's. Remember?
McDonald's and T-Bones.
Right. That's where the it's a
Tuckaway
big
Tavern.
place.
That's a Tuckaway
Was this
Tavern.
another one, or that's one?
No,
you're
that's a
talking
big,
about?
that's a big place. It's a big one.
Yeah.
They're gonna have.
Behind T-Bones? That's what a Tuckaway Tavern is.
It's in front. It's in front. It's in front. We're next to the.
What's the name of the place?
It's in front of the back.
It's the name. Whether you get your oil changed from the.
Jiffy Lube.
Yeah, that place. Valvoline.
Oh yeah, Valvoline.
What's the name of this restaurant?
I forget the name of it, but it's a big one.
I don't know how. T-Bones is right there. And then behind T-Bones is Tuckaway Tavern and McDonald's. That's what
T-Bones is not going to be taken out.
No, no.
That's the best. They have the best food there.
Oh my God.
You know, you never have bad food over there ever. You know what I mean? No, you know, and I want
That's what Coach was saying earlier today.
never.
Yeah.
Okay, the hair in my balls. You might have some. You know,
We'll send that girl there.
that's a great idea.
We'll send that girl.
Yeah,
there.
if she, I'll put this on, and if she texts us, we'll send her there. You know, for her and her boyfriend. You know,
I'll take her. I'll take her there.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, then we'll.
I still got the charge card from the company.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could do that. You can take it
Why?
off.
It better be working.
Huh?
It better be working.
It's probably overdrawn right now. It's probably overdrawn. You know.
Don't
But,
they have like estheticians, or is that what they're called? The people that take care of hair where you don't want it.
Estheticians.
Yeah, don't they take care of hair in unwanted places?
Yeah, you're right.
No, I don't think so.
I know. He's
Okay.
right. Yeah, he's right.
I stand
is?
corrected.
He is.
I don't know what it is. I thought there was a whole industry around removing hair from places you didn't want it.
There is.
What is it?
I don't know, but there is. I've heard of it.
No, I mean, did you ever get a facial before?
Facial?
Yeah.
I shave every couple of days.
No, facial. So,
No.
okay. Well, do you ever get your eyebrows waxed?
No.
You don't?
You don't think that happens naturally, do you? Come on, Coach.
You
know
don't?
it doesn't happen on its own.
I know my eyebrows are nice, but no, I don't get them waxed.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, you know, when you're in the what do you call it in the
Spa?
no, what do you call that? What, the industry? You know, like we're in the industry.
Well, you gotta look.
You gotta look. And matter of fact, speaking about that, they were you know, you give them your what do you call that? Your podcast. If you have a podcast, which we do, for industry awards. You know what I mean? I was going to say.
Oh, what are we up for?
No, we're not up for nothing. But I was going to send them this one just as a joke, just as a fucking joke. You know, there's all these like big fancy podcasts and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know,
Oh,
everybody in the mother, you know, has a podcast. It's not a big, you know, it's not like a special thing, right?
Everybody's supposed to go.
No, but I mean, everybody has a fucking podcast. People just wake up and start talking about shit on
the over under on how many seconds they'd watch this before hitting stop would be what?
That's not what this show is about. This show is not about that. We're not
about award.
We're not an interesting show. We're not even billed as that.
We're not trying to be up for.
We're not trying to be something we're not. We're
not trying to be interesting. I think we succeed very well.
No, I mean, you know, what the show is billed as nonsense and background noise is basically what it's billed as. That's what it is. It's nothing else than that, right? I mean,
good-looking guy like me.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we're not like, I don't know, like, you know, I mean, there's all
I think we know what we are and we know what we aren't.
No, but I mean, there's all kinds of podcasters, you know what I'm saying? All kinds. I mean, like I can't even name some, you know, I mean, there's a few of them that I really like, but for the most part, I don't know. I wouldn't even listen to them. You know
what I think is sad? I think it's sad, much more sad when people try really hard and nobody likes it. So when you don't really try much at all, it takes the pressure off.
Hey, I try.
No, I mean, yeah, we
What do
don't
you
even
try?
try.
I do.
You know, it's not that we don't try. I mean, or anything like that. We don't care. You know,
Exactly. That's what I mean.
that's the whole idea. We're not going for any numbers. You know, we're not monetizing the fucking thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm here for the
I
woman.
think it's perfect.
We're supported by the station. We don't
Yeah.
we don't really care about that stuff. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, we don't have
We're the podcast of the regular man and woman. We're like,
great
we're like
idea, man.
I'm
We're the
here
podcast
I'm here
of
for the woman.
we're the
Reg-
podcast of the regular man and woman. Okay, that's who we are.
Okay.
That's a great fucking. See, this guy's on the ball.
we don't do anything like better or worse than the average person would.
That's a great.
That's our audience.
Yeah, why can't you be like that? Really, what the fuck is wrong with you? What have you been doing? What do you have you been doing for 194 episodes? And this is 195. What have you been doing?
Chasing the woman.
Hey, I have a really, I guess,
Oh,
I have a serious question.
And they've been chasing
What
me.
what are we doing for the 200th?
oh, speak about 200. What's so special about today? By the way, boys.
Oh, I know what that is. Don't say it.
Mayday.
No.
Mayday.
Oh, I saw it earlier. I'm trying to think of what the hell it was. It's a big day. It was like
Big day.
It's Mariah's birthday today.
Mariah Carey.
No, my friend Mariah.
Mariah Carey.
No, my friend Mariah.
What
It's her birthday today.
at the nursing home, at the convalescent home? That one there. That Mariah.
She's at a nursing home. She's only 22. She's really something wrong there.
What do you mean?
She's only 22. She can't be in a nursing home.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who you know. You know, I mean, I'm just glad that you brought Tony along.
Just want to throw it out there, Mariah. I know you're listening to me.
You are?
Happy
Mariah.
birthday.
Whoa, man! Wow.
She's a nice girl. Mariah's a nice girl.
Mariah Carey.
I know Mariah.
She don't say it. She,
Who-
tell me. It's
She
all
used to
right.
work at the tavern. She used to work
No.
at
The
the
Tavern on
tavern.
the Green.
7 on the green.
No,
What's
she's
the-
a sweet girl, nice girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're all sweet.
yeah. So that's
Yeah.
anyway.
I didn't know today was her birthday. Happy birthday, Mariah.
I don't tell you everything.
Wow, wow! You guys are unbelievable.
You don't tell me too much.
Today, I don't know too much.
You guys are, I don't know, some kind of code or something like that. You know, what am I missing? You know what I mean?
Although,
No, Mariah's a nice little girl. He's right. Nice girl.
yeah, she's a sweet girl.
Right. Okay. What about the girl with the hair on her ass? How is she? She's not sweet.
Yeah, she's nice.
Okay. Just
I think there are places, like I said earlier, I think there are places that take care of that. They exist just
Yes,
for that purpose.
I know you're right. I'm positive you're right. Now,
I mean, maybe if we were trying to monetize this, we probably could get one to sponsor her.
what's May? What's today? You didn't tell us.
I'm asking you guys. I mean, you guys are.
Well,
I don't-
yeah, it's like
I'm from the city. I really don't know what you guys. You know.
like the 200th anniversary of something, or
No, it's when you go around the maypole.
yeah, that's not it though. There's something.
April.
Maypole.
there's-
Maypole.
The cereal?
No, not maypole. Maypole. The maypole.
Oh, I said
You know,
May.
and the ribbons come out of the maypole, and the kids run around the maypole.
What the hell is he talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, Tony?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
All right. So how come he knows and you don't know nothing?
The maypole with the kids running around in
Yeah,
circles around
can
in this.
you- Can I say something without disrespecting you? You haven't known anything for 194 episodes. Okay.
195.
No, today the 195. Okay. All you've been doing is sucking beer down. That's it. Nothing else. That's it. Okay.
That's Joe. That's
Huh.
what the average man and woman would be doing in a podcast.
That's right. I never thought about that. I'm going to change. We're going to change it. We're going to put that tagline: the average man and woman podcasts.
Yeah.
Okay. Because everybody has a fucking podcast.
Right.
Everybody.
We're as interesting as the average man and woman.
Right. That's right. I agree with that.
I love it. I love it, Joe. I really think you hit the nail on the head when you said.
No, I think you did. I think you did.
No,
a great
no. I think you did when you said we just don't care.
No, we don't. We really don't. I mean, if you want to listen, you listen.
And we're
If you
honest.
listen-
And we're honest about it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Coach cares.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
coach
you
does
know,
care.
we don't. We're not monetized.
No.
We don't monetize this. I don't worry about that stuff.
Yep.
Coach, I've said
In
it
other words,
before.
like when you do a podcast, right? When you do a podcast, you're supposed to put in commercials and stuff like that. I
We
couldn't be.
used to.
Huh?
We used to in the old days.
Right, but we don't have to
We've
monetize
evolved.
anymore.
We've
We don't have-
evolved.
yeah, we
Did
don't
a
have.
lot of commercials.
Yeah, we did a lot of commercials before, but we don't have to monetize anymore. The station.
can't- Coach, you used to care. Where did that get you?
Yeah, we don't care. We don't care.
We don't care anymore.
I
We're
care
on the
about
high
it,
line.
folks. I care about.
No, we care about our listeners. Of course, we do it. And our
Yeah, of
viewers
course.
and
We
things.
love
I want you to call text here. Line is 909-760-1248.
Well, why can't you say it like a normal way? 909-760-1248. I mean, why can't you just?
Can you go too fast?
Oh,
He's-
yeah. I got you.
You go too
He's
fast.
saying it the way the average man and woman would if they were trying to be interesting. But
No, I understand that.
hey, Coach, I've said it. I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
We're below average.
No,
Coach is a friend to those who have none.
that's another good tagline. This guy's
No
unbelievable.
balls,
No,
that's right.
this guy's unbelievable. The coach is a friend for people who don't have any
I don't
friends.
have it.
That's right.
I don't have it.
That's fucking awesome. That is awesome. Okay. See how these I think Tony's juices are starting to flow. What do you think?
Oh, they flow. Oh, they're flowing.
I ain't getting into that.
I think the
No. Do you think
Joe, you know what the turning point was when I switched from granola to pretzels.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, and I owe that to you.
Oh, well, I mean, that's
I get the big pretzels at home.
oh, you do?
I don't know what I was thinking.
Big long pretzels?
yeah.
What do you do? Stick them up your ass?
The hairy ass.
No, but he's got some great taglines, man. Those are good
All of
taglines.
them.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I'm going to use I think I'm going to use a tagline. I'll put it I'll do it on Jay's picture. I'll put a tag. Now what's the last one? What's
Coach being a
Yeah.
friend to those who have none.
that?
Coach
So
is a friend to those who have
Yeah,
none.
I'll put that on Jay's thing. You know,
Who's Jay?
this is Jay right here. The girl.
Oh, hi Jay.
Yeah.
He's coming next week.
She's coming next week, May 8th. Jay will be here with us, you know. Good
Little
friend.
known fact, Coach and Jimmy went to different schools together. Did you know that, Joe?
That's a well-known fact.
What do you mean?
Coach, it's a little known fact that Coach and Jimmy went to different schools together.
The fuck does that mean?
You got to put up with the good with the bad.
No, what does that mean?
You got to put up the good with the bad. Just say yeah. Shake your head yeah.
I don't even get what he's saying.
I don't either. That's why I shake my head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Well, I didn't know
There you
that
go.
Jimmy
I
went to school
said it
with
was a
Coach.
little known fact. I don't expect
No,
you
but
to
I
have
didn't
to
know, I
tell
didn't know
them.
that Jimmy went to school with the coach.
I didn't either.
Yeah, they went to different schools together.
You created that monster, not me.
No, he's you know, we should call him the tagline guy. You know what I mean? Because he has some awesome taglines, man. I'm serious. He's very creative. Actually, you know something? Now that I'm saying you're creative, because you are creative, because he's a writer. You see what I'm saying? Like he can like write a song out of anything.
He claims to be.
I believe him. I believe him.
I believe him.
I believe him. I do believe that you haven't written any songs. You?
I haven't written any songs.
No. I mean, I believe that.
Mary, Mary, where you going to?
Oh, besides that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mary, Mary, can I go to?
Oh, okay.
I Mary over in California.
Actually, no. Mary hasn't even. See, Mary's married right now, right? So when they're married, they like kind of like back off.
Yeah.
You follow me? Because they're like afraid of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
What's nothing? Well, nothing's going to happen, but what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? It's too bad. Too bad.
What a waste.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? That's the way of the world. That's the way of the world. But this is to you, Tony. Fucking taglines they're on point tonight, huh?
Joe,
Well,
Tagline, Tony.
you know what?
what's that, a urine bottle?
Could not,
yeah.
could not do it without you.
Every week he pisses.
Moonshine.
How about we call him Tagline Tony?
Moonshine.
I just said that. I coined that fucking
Tagline Tony.
Yeah, I just coined that phrase. And if anybody has another name that they want to call Tony,
I answer to anything.
909-760-1248. Yeah. Let me just double check on this. Oh yeah. Oop. Yep. So yeah, so if you want to tag into Tony,
Tag into Tony.
yeah.
Maybe we should ask the audience a question and ask that they text their
That's a
answer.
great idea.
No,
See?
that's not a good idea.
No?
Why?
We're not going to have any results.
We're not?
No one's going to call in.
Listen, this is what we could do. We ask the question. We ask them to text their answers, right?
Right.
If we don't receive any answers, we make it up as if they did send us.
That's another great. See, why can't you be like this now?
Come on.
That's a great idea. Just make
Right.
shit up.
Exactly.
We'll do that.
What do you think?
You know why? Because we don't care.
Yeah, well,
What do you think we're doing all these years?
just making shit up.
We haven't been doing that?
No.
Oh, okay.
We've been
Make
making
sure you're here for the big race with the lawnmowers.
See,
Come on.
see, he's trying to like rain on the parade of the fucking lawnmower race. Okay, see, that's how he is.
Coach, stop trying to be something you're not. You're as good as the average man or woman.
Yeah, stop trying.
That's
to
our
be
audience.
something
I
You're
think
not.
I think you watch us too much TV.
You're trying to impress Britney Spears, and it's not going to happen.
Stop being something you're not.
Exactly. Britney Spears is not listening. It's the average man or woman that we're doing the show for. Joe drove it home tonight for me. I totally get it.
Yeah.
I'm completely on board.
See, don't be like that. Don't be a downer.
Body pooper?
Yeah, that.
Please.
Yeah.
Do you know why people listen to this show?
No, I know. I
Man or
really,
woman?
I
Because-
really don't.
Because when they listen to us, they sit there and they say, I could do that.
A chimpanzee can do
Do
that.
they? Do they?
A chimpanzee can do it.
That's what they say. I could do that.
Get it?
Chimpanzee can do it.
Anybody can do a show. Everybody has a show. They're not a big deal, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not the average man or woman.
This is the only show that you can go to and be the average man or woman. That's
Exactly.
it. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't.
But
The average man
I
and
mean,
woman
you know
can
what I'll do next week is I'll post. What I'll do next week here, right? Is I will have some of the people that were on the show, that the average man show, what was it, the average man and woman show, that we've had on the show. From we had the Gap Band, we had the owner of the E Entertainment Network. We had Thursday Lane, that he farts in white guys' faces, and we've had all kinds of fucking people on the show, man. You have no idea. Okay, I mean, no idea. So I'm gonna post.
Legacy.
I'm gonna get like, we have FBI people. We have FBI. We have FBI.
Yes,
We had people running for.
We had what's his name? Baldwin.
We had one of the Baldwin brothers, Stephen Baldwin. I think we have. I mean, we've had all kinds of people. We've had politicians on there, right? Politicians, the cornhole. He was running for governor of Virginia.
Yeah.
So this is a podcast for we have everybody on here because we don't really care about nothing.
Right. And when those people show up and do an appearance on this show, like Stephen Baldwin, if you think about it, right? He went from being an actor to being an average man after appearing on the show.
No, he went from being an actor to a superstar coming on here, because
But then he went back to being an average man.
So here's what happens. What happens when people and what happens when people come on the show is that we expose them to different things, because we distribute them all over the place, and so they become like superstars, like what I'm saying. Yeah, basically. But what I'm saying though is all the people that I know, including Jay, right, all the people that I know I brought them all together. You know what I'm saying? You know, like it's amazing. Just
It's
just
amazing.
an average Joe. You know what I mean? An average Joe. You know.
It's kind of like the last episode of Seinfeld. Remember when they were in court and all the people that were ever on the show came on?
Yeah, but this is not the last episode. This is going to be the first episode.
Exactly.
Of many. You know,
That's because you've revolutionized. You've turned the entire media on its head.
right. I did.
I don't know how you did it.
See, this guy's fucking awesome,
I
man.
don't know how you did it from a gated
Why do you
community.
suck and he's awesome?
I'm looking your hat. I used to pay you.
I'm the new kid on the block. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Everybody has their moment. This is my moment.
His creative juices are flowing.
They're
You don't
flowing.
have any juice.
How do you know?
You don't have juice.
No.
There's fucking sand comes out.
Yes, juice. He's just going to squeeze it a little bit.
It's called Chisholm.
He's full of juice.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Some
Well,
people call it something else.
what I want to do is leave you with I mean, wow, we did go over tonight. Well, I apologize for that. Well, I'm not going to apologize.
Good morning. Happy Monday. I wanted to
Yeah,
start
man.
Monday
Just
off
2
with
months.
talking about butthole hair. I
So-
have butthole hair. I am German, Irish, and a smidge of Israeli. So I'm hairy from top to bottom, front to back.
I got a smidge for
Do
you.
I maintain my front? Absolutely. I shake, as I've told you in one of my posts. So trying to shave my asshole is absolutely impossible. I can't do it. I can't do it by myself. So if you want to do reverse cowgirl and you think you're going to look at the star, you're looking at a bearded star.
Yeah.
You could probably roll up little twisties. I do sometimes when I'm bored, but I don't know. I don't wax it. So next time you want to toss the salad, make sure there's no hair in it, because my salad, you're getting fucking hair.
I like Ken's. I like
If any listener could let us know what it means to toss a salad, I would appreciate it. You know what I did learn from that segment, Joe?
What?
Is I had absolutely no idea that Irish and German people were hairy.
Neither did I, to tell you the truth. I thought they were just like, from like Micronesia or someplace like that. You know what I'm saying? I know that people like that were hairy like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you think, Coach?
I didn't know one more hairy. So what's the difference?
You didn't know a woman hairy?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know either. I mean, nobody I know. I mean, I don't know.
There you go.
But anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to what kind of show is this again, Tony?
Average man and woman.
This show is for the average man and woman. Night Talk is for the average man and woman. We're nothing fancy. We know who we are.
I'm fancy.
Well, you are fancy,
And
but
we just
know who
don't
we
care.
are. And come in next week. Jay will be here. Good friend of mine, Jay, from she's a writer for the Source magazine, and we will talk to her and catch up on a few things and stuff like that. So I think you'll enjoy it.
I think
We'll
We
also
care- We
you know-
care as much as the average man and woman.
right, and then TikTok segment. I'll have to scour the TikTok for more and more things. Speak about TikTok, though. I just want one thing. I ordered some tuna fish from TikTok, and I didn't get any tuna fish yet. And I'm kind of like pissed off about it. You know what I'm saying?
I'd worry.
No, well, I'm worried about the tuna fish because I did order it. It looked good. Because when they opened the can, it was like the fillets, like it's not smashed. Like I ordered like I ordered I mean I normally eat pastine. Pastine, Tony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the olive oil
Right. Yeah. Coach wouldn't know that because he's Irish. But
and hairy.
and hairy. Yeah. There's all kinds of fucking
The hairy Irishman.
But even pastine, pastine or Geneva,
Genoa.
yeah,
Yeah,
Genoa or Bumblebee or any of those chicken. See, when they put the tuna fish in the can, it's all like smashed. I mean, it's like smashed in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
Yeah. And so this tuna fish that I got from the TikTok shop is all line caught. So when they put the tuna
Nice.
fish in, it's like it's like pieces of the tuna fish. It's like, you know, like what do you call it? You know, like
I know what you're saying. I know
you know, like you know when you get like a swordfish, you know, steak or something like that.
like a
Well,
fillet.
yeah, like a fillet, but it's, the tuna fish is like filleted. But not only that, but you know, so I ordered that, but not only that, I ordered the tuna fish, the other tuna fish. They have hot tuna fish. You know, they put hot red pepper inside of it and oil and stuff like that. And so they're all packed in oil. And so hopefully I'll get it next week and we can review them together while I'm eating the tuna fish sandwich.
Joe, I am so happy you brought up tuna. I am so happy you brought up tuna because is anybody else kind of grossed out by the idea of eating tuna out of a pouch? Those instead of a can, you know, they have tuna in
yeah.
resealable pouch. Is anybody
Yeah.
else grossed out about that? Like, who came up with that stupid idea?
I know. You know why they put it in the pouch? Probably because they don't want you to see it. You know what I mean? What the fuck's so funny about that?
It's funny.
No, but it's fun. It's not funny.
Because
They don't
there's
want you to see it in the pouch.
You're talking
How
about
can you see it in the can?
Well, because when you open the can, you see the tuna fish, but in the pouch
That's
you
right,
can't see it.
Tuna fish, and you see that, like you said, looks like layers of.
Like yeah.
There's a difference between you buy. If you buy solid white tuna, that's how it comes out. Solid white tuna.
That's the best.
If you get, I don't like it. It's too dry. Solid white.
A lot of mayo.
What's the other thing besides tuna? They call it something else. Too.
Albacore?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's tuna.
That's tuna.
It's a kind of tuna.
Why do they have to have a separate name for it? If it's tuna, it's tuna.
No, but it's a different color.
It's a different. It's a
solid
different.
white tuna, and
There are different kind of tunas. Tuna fish.
Yes, but my point is the solid. The ones you're talking about with the layers.
Right.
That's solid white tuna. The light tuna is the stuff that's all smashed in there.
Okay, but what you're neglecting to remember is the tuna I'm getting from the Take Shop is line cut. They catch they throw the line in the water.
Reels.
Yeah, they don't put it with a net.
No.
It's line caught.
Yeah.
So it's different.
And that's why it costs $113 a can.
No, it's not. No, I said no. It's not expensive. It's not expensive, but you know, I mean, I'm going to show you like next week what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to.
Can you send us? Can you send us taste?
And you got a solid white tuna, and you got a light tuna.
No, you got albacore, which is like the dark tuna, right? And then you got the.
We're gonna bring some tuna if you can.
No. Oh, all right. Let's have a tuna contest. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna serve tuna at the race. Okay, want to?
No, I was not sure.
Tuna. Huh? So you know, I mean, an ideal tuna sandwich for me is like tuna, right, with potato chips and sweet jerk and pickles. That's it.
Good.
That's an American thing, right? That's what we do.
I like a little celery in there.
Celery and purple onions and mayonnaise,
Now you're
salt
really
and pepper, and we're rolling, right?
Oh, that
I mean,
sounds
we're
good.
fucking rolling.
Now you're
That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds really good. That's really good. You know what I mean?
Are we going to be? So we're going to be reviewing this tuna next week.
Yeah. If I get it from the TikTok shop, you know what I mean. I'll open it up. You know, it'll be exclusive, right? We'll do an exclusive on it. Want to do an exclusive on it? We'll do that next week. We'll do tuna exclusive. But that being said, thank you so much for everybody for coming in tonight, and we appreciate you coming in to listen to an Every Man and Woman's podcast. Is that right, Tony? Did I say it right?
Yeah, the average man and woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Average Man and Woman's podcast, and yeah, and so
every man and woman is not average. Don't get that
right. And every man and woman is not average, and don't forget that Jay will be with us next week.
Yes.
On Night Talk. We're looking forward to having her there here with us. You know, just you have to remain seated though. Remain seated.
Remain seated.
Yeah, you know how you will get. You know.
What?
You know. Good night, everybody.
Why am I not going to be?
Huh?
Well, where am I going?
Nowhere.
Out the door?
No, you're not going anywhere. Hey,
Seated.
no. What was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, anyway. Thank you for listening to us for a little while, and hope you learned it nothing or anything or something, right?
That was our goal. That was our goal.
Putting up for us.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting up with us.
They're not putting up.
They're putting up with us. Thank you for putting up with us.
Dennis, we are a reflection. Dennis, we are a reflection of them.
See, yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Good
So
night,
why can't you
CC.
come up with things like that? What the
night,
hell's
CC.
wrong with you?
Okay,
You know,
good night.
thank
We
you.
are a reflection of our audience.
Yeah,
We
thank you
don't
for putting up
care,
with.
and
I
we don't
mean,
know what we're the
what's-
average man and woman.
Yeah,
Good night,
what
sweetheart?
No.
Well, it's time.
you know, he's always a
go.
part. Okay, so you got anything to add?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Good night, sweetheart.
All right. Good night, everybody. Tony.
Good night.
All right.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
Thanks for coming in. Night Talk with Joe Rocks and
Good night.
Arms
Average man and
Radio
woman.
in Boston.